Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive, take some shots downfield, but I didn't know they'd open the game like this, especially in a playoff this much on the line.
So second down after the incompletion. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense operating from the pistol. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he'll be brought down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room at the 30. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
As a quarterback, you scramble, you pick up such good yards, but you have to get down and protect the football and take care of yourself from those big hits. Because if you don't, run the risk of coughing it up like he did on that play.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Same tailback, another carry. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a first.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the completion made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, and come up with a sack.
Comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Defense got a big 4th down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Breaks loose at the 45. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Offense off to a great start.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he makes the grab. They convert the 2-point try and now lead by 8. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The pass is intercepted. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's moving out of the pocket. Had a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
2nd down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go on the move, launching deep.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Ball handed off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's QB sneak. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down, and he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The linebacker shifting around now. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense adds 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And he knocks through the PAT. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. First job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. An inside deal now from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looks right for a quick completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Pound 55 weak.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And the Rainbow Warriors will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
325.
He's going to hand this off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, wherever we feel like doing it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important second down play coming up.
Belly stunner. Off. 42 spider.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Here we go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
But the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd down and goal.
Now. Ready, man.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 3-1.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Pitch play to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Oh, the football comes out.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. And the defense brings him down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. You'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Quarterback operating an empty set. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The tight end has got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's a survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure.